from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this.
Los Angeles Angels.
So just about set now. And on the mound now, Caden Dana.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Guardians, left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
That pitch clips the outside corner. And we're off and running from Anaheim. That misses the zone. 1-1. And that is out of play. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Right fielder, Daniel Schneeman.
And now the right fielder, Daniel Schneeman. Outside, 1-0. Schneeman, 28 years old. And usually he's a second baseman, but today he's starting in the outfield. 1 out, bases empty.
I always see second basemen as being pretty versatile guys you can move around. And so for him to be out in the outfield today doesn't surprise me at all.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1-2, the count.
One down, base is empty.
Low ball.
And that one popped in the air, left field. That's out number 2. Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Jose Ramirez stands in now and watches strike 1. Two outs. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 out, space is empty. And that one is in the dirt. And the count 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one missed. And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Two down, nobody on. And a base hit right there.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
So a man aboard. Kyle Manzardo will hit next. Dana picks over, and he's back in there. Misses inside. Ball 1.
1-0.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around second is Ramirez. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Nolan Jones.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Stepping up for the Guardians, Nolan Jones. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Comes through with the RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. And Cleveland on top 1-0. And that misses.
That's the ball.
And it's 1-0.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-0. And that's downstairs and outside.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. And that'll load the bases.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Two outs. Bases are full. And that one fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And we're back. And today's starter, Parker Messick.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Now here is Zach Neto. The wind and the pitch. Just missed. On the ground right side. Nice grab. Onto the pitcher. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
Here's Trout. He's a guy who does it all. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Ripped on a line. 2 down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. See, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Nolan Shanuel in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Close, but called a ball. Yeah, that's ball 2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
On the ground, and it's through for a hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Man at first, Taylor Ward, the next to hit. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Shanuel leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a swing and a miss there.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Angels leave one. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back in Anaheim, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Brian Rocchio. 'Dana back to work. And a curve is down and in. That one in the dirt, and now 2-0. Our plate umpire, Freddie Ferguson. That clips the corner. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious.
Next offering is down low. That's out to center field. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Bo Naylor batting with one down takes a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Up and in at 1-1.
1-1. Ball.
Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Kwan in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. And that's through there for a strike. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1-2.
That one missing inside. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Hit on the ground to the right side. Moore. The throw to first. And that is that. Guardians go down 1-2-3. But they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Joe Adele. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that misses. Now 2-0. Line drive caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That just misses. Now 1-2.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
One down, base is empty. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. And that's off the outside edge. Ball one. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Two outs. Up the middle, gloves it on the dive, throws from his knees. On the money, nice play.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back here at Angel Stadium, on to the third inning. So in now for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. First pitch is in the dirt.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Gets it to first, one up, one down.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that drops in for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Kyle Manzardo now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He's sort of your typical power hitter. Wouldn't necessarily call him a 3 true outcome guy, but he's in there to hit home runs.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Fans dig the long ball, bro.
In the air, right field. Adele going after it. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Two down, nobody on. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Reaching for it and brings it in. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And now the rookie second baseman, Christian Moore. On the ground, right side. Manzardo takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here's the center fielder. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. Nice curveball for a strike. Hard hit, right side. Over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the Guardians 1 and the Angels nothing. Back in Anaheim, on to the 4th. Now here's Nolan Jones.
Nolan Jones.
Jones measures 6 feet 4 inches, 195 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. And takes low for ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And another ball.
Outside.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2-1 now.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in, just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. He reached out a walk his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lane Thomas.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Lane Thomas. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Adele makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the DH for the Angels. Mike Trout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
And it's 1-1. Just missed.
Down. That's the ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him,
2 balls, 2
slightly
strikes.
elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Slings to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Showed us right there why he's considered one of the best middle infielders in the sport. That's always a tough play going up the middle on the backhand. But what really made this play happen was that quick release, smooth exchange, and that was as smooth as it gets. And it had to be with the wheels going down the line.
Now at the plate, Nolan Shanuel.
1-0.
The Angels trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Now 1-1.
That pitch started in and
1-1.
ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
2-1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And next for LA, Taylor Ward. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball one. Kicks and fires. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Shanuel stands at first with one out.
Nope, ball.
Swing and a ground
No, that's a
ball,
foul
and
ball.
it's just foul. That was close. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now 3-2.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And ball four, two aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Adele in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-2 is the count.
And there's a ball.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Next pitch is outside. Yoan Moncada in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one outside.
Ball, that's outside.
And that is ball one. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. Downstairs to Moncada. Logan O'Hoppe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fought off foul. Two aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Brian
Leading off
Rocchio.
for Cleveland, Second baseman, Brian Rocchio.
Dana back to work. And that one
Nope,
just
ball.
misses. A ball and no strikes. Action in the Angels bullpen. Brock Burke, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Stevenson also getting ready. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
Outside
Ball.
low. 2-1. Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
Tried to get
catcher,
inside
Bo
on him,
Miller.
but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball one low. And Naylor swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike. Hey!
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Battling here as he fouls it away. Nobody out. Runner at first. On the ground, a second. Might be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1. Relay to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a ball lifted left field, and it drops in. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Daniel Schneemann.
And up next for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. 0 for 2 in this one. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Kwan off of first with 2 away. The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2. That's a ball.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate.
Full count.
Jose Ramirez next to bat for Cleveland. So now 2
Ball
on
four. Take your
and 2
base.
outs.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not
Now
saying
batting,
that's the
third
reason for this
baseman,
walk,
Jose
but this is the
Ramirez.
point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Caden Dana is done, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new
Number
pitcher,
46.
Brock Burke.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2. He singled and scored in the first. Still the only run of the game. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
First and second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
2 outs.
1 and 2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
This one in the air, center field. Moore. And that's the 3rd out. Nice work from the Angel pen there. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Guardians 1 and the Angels nothing. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Just missed. Next offering is downstairs. That to right. Schneemann sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now the center fielder. That one ripped, but foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Squirts away a little bit. He's in there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the ground, right side. Can't glove it cleanly, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels, has grounded out a couple of times. And that one upstairs, ball one.
One ball, no strikes.
And that's in for a strike. In for a strike. 1-2. Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Angels strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, new inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. And that's ripped into left, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now here is Nolan Jones. That's in for a strike.
You know, these Guardians putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That one close, ruled a ball. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That one just misses, and it's 2-2. Manzardo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hitting the air out to center field. On his way over. Makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Gabriel Arias.
So digging in, Gabriel Arias. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. And a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Base knock right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Now batting, center fielder Lane Thomas.
Here comes Lane Thomas. And that one fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
In the air, left side, Ward. Calls it in, 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ryan Rocchio digs in now, 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike. And that's in there at the knees.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
On the ground to third. They get the force, and that is the inning. 2 left on. 2, 3, 4, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Guardians 1 and the Angels nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now batting Mike Trout.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Hunter Gaddis up and loosening in the pen. Sobrowski also throwing. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Two and two.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Two now. Just misses there.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Thomas gets under it. He's got it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Angels. First
and next for the Angels, Nolan Shotwell. He's 2 for 2. On the ground, right side. Rocchio on to first, and 2 away now.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder Taylor
Ward getting ready to hit. He is struck out, and he is walked. Just missed.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Just missed. Joe Adell would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. That's towards center. Thomas holds it in on the run. Andrew Chafin enters the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
For the Angels, number 39, Andrew Chafin.
And here is Bo Naylor. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Now batting, left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan, 1 for 3. Chafin in his 11th season, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2011. That one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Chop to the right side. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So in now for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. Falling behind 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
2 outs, runner at first. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Just missed. Schneemann, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off. He was late. Good eye in that spot.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Guardians lead 1, but they're on top 1-0.
Come on, show me.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
33.
Hunter Gaddis.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And
Well,
leading off for the
one-run
farewell,
game, and here
right
is
fielder,
Joe Adell.
Joe Adell.
That's a strike. 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And it gets down for a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when a team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Moncada up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And that's outside. And that's ball 3.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. And the potential go-ahead run stops at second base.
A pressure-packed at bat, and it played out exactly how you would draw it up as a hitter. Working yourself ahead in the count, putting yourself in a position to deliver for your team, and just like that, this game is all tied up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And the batter now, Logan O'Hoppe. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Man at second. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
No, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow dab. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. I'll tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
So in now for the Angels, Christian Moore. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still 1 away.
That's a good job right there.
Now batting.
You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Hunter Gaddis out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever,
Number
Trevor
37.
Stephan.
Trevor Stephan.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the center fielder. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 1-0. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Zach Neto.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. With the go-ahead run at third, here the bottom of the 7th. In the air to left center, Thomas. Makes the grab, and that is the inning. Angels get 1 on this double, all even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down and
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Luis Garcia.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 66, Luis Garcia.
And now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
First baseman.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
First pitch just misses.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to 1. That's the 1. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
And that one fouled off. The next offering misses. Ball 2.
2-2.
Good eye right there. Nolan Jones in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Go ahead run on base. Jones will hit next.
Leadoff man is on. You got to be looking for the bunt here, trying to get him into scoring position.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Look out!
That got him.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Strike 1.
Well, they're willing to give up an out here. This is a big spot, so you have to make it count.
And the 0-1. And strike 2.
Yeah, you can see he just kind of stabbed at that one instead of just keeping his hands soft and absorbing the baseball with the bat.
With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning. And that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
Here's Lane Thomas now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Manzardo, the lead runner at second. Jones at first. One gone. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Brian Rocchio.
At the plate, Brian Rocchio.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And no one can get there. Throw quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Naylor in the box now, takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Two outs. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Two down. Line drive, and this might be trouble. 1 run's in. 2 runs are in. Runner around third. Throw is high and over his head.
Just a huge at bat right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Luis Garcia done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher in the game for the Angels, Robert Stevenson.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Steven Kwan now at the plate, known for his late inning heroics. In the dirt, but kept close. Tag, safe. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
Runner at third, 2 away. And another
That's
ball.
low.
Swung on, popped up left side. He makes the grab, and that is that. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run double. It's now 4-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Anaheim, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's Mike Trout. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Stephan back to work. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Really important at bat coming up now.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at-bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Trevor Stephan won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
The Guardians going with a new pitcher,
Number
Eric
62.
Sabrowski.
Eric Sabrowski.
So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That ball's carrying. And out of here. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And the batter now, Joe Adell. First offering, and it just misses. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
The 1-1. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That misses the zone, and the count is even, 2-2. One down, base is empty. That
Count it,
misses, and it's 3-2. Yoan Moncada in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the tying run is on base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
One down, and next for LA, Yoan Moncada. That's off the mark. Ball one. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. The lefty, the 1-0. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. And it's 2-1 now. Right through there for a strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fastball is outside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Eric Sabrowski departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So they turn to their closer, Cade Smith.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And the sweeper is in for a strike.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Adele off of first with 2 away. Hard hit left side. Inning over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Jose Urena, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Zephyr John warming up as well. Swings and misses, and 1 down below the zone.
1-1.
There's the strike at the knees. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Now it's going to be Jose Ramirez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And he takes a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next offering misses down and away.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
And now Kyle Manzardo. And that one fouled off. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Guardians 4 and the Angels 3. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore.
Second baseman, Christian Moore.
And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
1-run game, bottom 9. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Schneemann grabs it on the run.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder, Bryce.
He's 2 outs away. And now the center fielder 0 for 3 in this one.
So you got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
Late swing, fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with a fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Angels down to their final out. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
The Halos down to their final strike. And that's way
That's
high. 1-2 to count. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.